Boom, boys. You asked and I shall deliver. I'm going to give you a quick overview on the workout routine that I currently follow. It's pretty basic, pretty simple, a lot of good principles, but we keep it simple, stupid, KISS. You know the deal, and that's what we like to do here. So I'm going to give you a quick overview about what I do, and then we can dive into some of the details in later videos, but I'll dive into mainly chest and triceps in this one just to give you a quick intro and get you guys started. So 3 components that I consider key. First is strength and hypertrophy, which is what got me to where I am now, which is a lot of heavyweight movements and focus on aesthetics and building muscle. The second is cardio, which I mainly do now, a lot of running. I ran 6 times this past week. I don't know how many miles, probably almost 30 something. But that's my current focus, that's what I enjoy doing. And then finally, athleticism, sports, and fun. This is my jiu-jitsu, my Muay Thai, my MMA, some like group training, go hard, it's all good, right? So what's the use of a lot of muscle if you're walking around like a penguin? You gotta be able to move, you gotta be mobile, you gotta be flexible, and that's also key to maintaining health. So we'll go to this first condition here, strength and hypertrophy, right? We'll call it SNH. Foundational compound movements is key, right? Heavy bench, heavy rows, heavy squats, building that muscle, building that bone strength, the key foundation of a lot of other strength we're gonna do. The second would be accessory work. Accessory work meaning those additional things outside of those heavy compound movements. We're talking leg extensions, leg curls, bicep curls, the good stuff. Finally, I call this one aesthetic boosting extras. It's like when I throw in a set of, or multiple sets of shoulder flies at the end of a non-shoulder workout, right? Building that muscle, building that fatigue, getting that growth in areas we really want to focus on. So, basics of my strength and conditioning, it's always a 3-day split, always was, and this was worked for me, and seems to work for a lot of people, right? So we're gonna do chest and triceps one day, back and biceps another day, finally legs and shoulders the last day, right? So 3 days a week, we're hitting all major muscle groups, getting a good, nice workout in. So chest and tris, I'll give a quick overview. We'll keep it simple here. We can dive into details of any of these about forms and how we're moving the weights and how it's supposed to feel as we're doing, but we'll keep it simple in this case. So chest and tris, bench press, right? Bench press is key, foundational, right? We're gonna pyramid up to a heavy set, pyramid back down, and then do a lot of like lighter reps just to really fatigue that muscle. Second, incline dumbbell press. One below that 45 on the bench, and we're gonna get dumbbells, get a nice squeeze in, hit that upper chest. Finally, cable fly, a nice fly move to stretch and contract to get that muscular fatigue and the pectoral adduction, as they say. Triceps are also key with chest because we're hitting triceps when we do chest, right? So W bar push downs, I think it's called an easy curl bar, that wavy one, we're just doing push downs on that. Second, rope extensions, the tricep rope, all these are to failure, right? We're hitting this to failure. And finally, single arm extension, same situation, we're doing single arm with a single pull handle, straight down to failure. And then always with all workouts, we're doing abs, right? Abs not only for the aesthetics and the muscle building, but give us that core strength, which are also foundational to maintaining safety in a lot of these big movements. So abs, we're either doing a curl on a curl machine or we're doing the glute ham machine in reverse. So we're laying down, getting full extension, full contraction. And then finally, as I mentioned before, shoulder flies. I like to do shoulder flies with most of my workouts just to constantly maintain that 3D shoulder look. And then on shoulder days, we'll do rear delts to maintain that 3D look as well. Yeah, so quick overview, chest and tris, real simple. We can go into more detail if I want to break down back and bis, legs and shoulders, and other videos, and we can go into some of these other topics up top that I consider key to foundational health. And as always, go get some